30 years ago, on a cold, rainy night in Lagos, a newborn baby girl was left wrapped in a faded, blue blanket in front of a small church. As thunder echoed through the empty streets, an elderly widow named Mama Grace arrived early for morning prayers. Hearing the faint cries of a baby, she followed the sound and found the tiny child lying helplessly on the church steps. There was no note, no name, only a small silver necklace around the baby's neck. Mama Grace was poor and lived in a one-room apartment, surviving by selling vegetables in the market. Yet, when she looked into the baby's eyes, she felt God had placed the child in her hands for a reason. She named her Ada. Though they had little, Mama Grace gave Ada everything she had: love, discipline, and hope. But as Ada grew older, she noticed she looked different from everyone around her. People often whispered, "She doesn't resemble Mama Grace." Who are her real parents? Even as a child, Ada carried one question deep inside her heart: where do I truly belong? The search for the truth. Years passed. Ada became a hard-working young woman and cared for Mama Grace with all her heart. But when Mama Grace passed away, Ada's world collapsed. While sorting through her belongings, she discovered something hidden inside an old wooden box. It was the same blue blanket she had been wrapped in as a baby. Inside the blanket was a silver necklace and an old newspaper clipping, dated 30 years earlier. The article spoke about a missing baby who had disappeared under mysterious circumstances. For the first time in her life, Ada realized that her story was bigger than she had imagined. Determined to find the truth, she began searching. The journey was painful. Some people pretended to help, but only wanted money. Others lied to her. Several times she wanted to give up, but something inside her kept pushing her forward. Unknown to Ada, hundreds of miles away, a wealthy couple carried a secret that had haunted them for 3 decades. 30 years earlier, Chinedu and Ngozi Okafor had been young and struggling. Their families had opposed their relationship. After giving birth, a cruel relative convinced them that their baby had died shortly after delivery. Heartbroken and powerless, they buried their dreams and eventually rebuilt their lives. Yet every year, Ngozi would light a candle on the day her daughter was born. Deep inside, she never stopped wondering. A secret revealed. One day, Ada decided to take a DNA test. The results changed everything. She was connected to the Okafor family. Further investigations and old hospital records revealed the shocking truth. Their baby had never died. Someone had secretly taken her away. 30 years of lies had separated a mother from her daughter. When Ada finally met the Okafors, emotions exploded. Her biological mother fell to her knees in tears. "My daughter, forgive me." Her father stood frozen, unable to speak. Her brothers and sisters stared at her in disbelief, but Ada couldn't immediately embrace them. For 30 years, Mama Grace had been her mother. The people before her were strangers. She felt anger, confusion, and betrayal. How could they suddenly call themselves family? Ending, healing, and forgiveness. Months passed. Slowly, walls began to break. Her biological parents shared photographs, letters, and memories they had preserved all those years. Ada saw the pain they had carried. She realized they had not abandoned her by choice. They too had been victims. And though nothing could replace the years they had lost, love still had the power to heal. Ada chose forgiveness. She honored Mama Grace, the woman who had sacrificed everything to raise her. She built a foundation in her name to help abandoned children find loving homes. As for the Okafors, they didn't try to replace the memories of Mama Grace. Instead, they embraced her legacy. Their emotional reunion touched the nation. And for the first time in 30 years, Ada no longer wondered where she belonged, because she finally understood something beautiful. Family is not only the people who give you life. Family is also the people who give you love. And sometimes after years of pain and unanswered questions, life gives broken hearts a second chance. Blood may connect people, but love creates family. And no matter how long the journey, hope has a way of bringing lost souls home.